Welcome back. In this video series, we'll be building a tower defense game.
You will need to download my custom TD Waypoint extension. You can download the extension on my itch.io page. It's completely free.
In this video, you'll set up enemy movement paths and build a basic spawning system. Then in the next video, we'll take it to the next level.
First, you'll need point objects for your enemies to follow along the path. I'm using assets straight from the GDevelop asset browser. Then we'll add our towers. I'll be using a 3D turret and a cannonball as the projectile.
Now let's set up our enemy. I'm using a simple slime model from the GDevelop asset browser. It comes with a few animations we'll use later. Next, add the required behaviors. Start with pathfinding, then add my custom Waypoint path mover extension. Next, let's configure our point object. All you need are two number variables, path ID and path index. Set path ID's default value to 1.
With that done, drag your point objects into the scene to form the path your enemies will follow. Make sure there's enough space between points so enemies can reach the next one smoothly.
Now set each point's path index variable. Start with the first point at 1, then the next at 2, and continue in order along the path. Lastly, we need a spawner object. Use a simple 2D sprite, set its origin point to the center, and place it where you want enemies to spawn.
Moving on to the event sheet, create a new event group and name it Wave Spawner. Create a condition for at the beginning of the scene, then add an action to start a scene timer called Spawn. Create another event that checks if the timer is greater than or equal to 1.5 seconds. When it is, add an action to create the enemy at the spawner object's X and Y position, then reset the timer. First, create a new subgroup event under the main Wave Spawner group and name it Move. Click on Add Action within the new Move event, select the enemy object from the list, and in the Action search bar, type Way to filter the options. Select the Configure Waypoints action under the Waypoint Path Mover section. In the configuration window, set the waypoint object type to point_light, then set the waypoint instance variable name for path to path ID, and the waypoint instance variable name for index to path index, making sure to include the quotation marks, and click OK to save. Next, add a second action to the same event by choosing the enemy object again, searching for way, and selecting the Set Path ID action. Set the path ID value to 1 and click OK. Finally, add a third action by selecting the enemy object, searching for Start in the Action panel, and choosing the Start action for the Waypoint Path Mover, clicking OK to complete the movement setup for the enemy. And that's it for part 1 of the Tower Defense tutorial series. In the next part, we'll set up our towers and build a more advanced wave-based spawning system with difficulty settings.